Hey guys, this is Chris from GuitArmy, and in this guitar lesson, I'm going to be showing you the best strum pattern for acoustic guitar. So what do I mean by the best strum pattern for acoustic guitar? Well, basically there's a generic, what I would consider a generic strum pattern that sounds fantastic and it's used in a ton of songs. And it's kind of my go-to. Like if I hear a song and it's maybe between like 80 and 110 beats per minute, kind of a mid-tempo song, and I'm not quite sure how to strum it, this is the pattern that I kind of always start with, and then I change it to basically sound more like the song. So let me go ahead and show you what the pattern is. So this is how you strum the best strum pattern for acoustic guitar. Sounds like this. I'm going to use G, D, and C at 9. It'll sound like... Alright, so that's the best pattern ever, guaranteed, I promise. There's no pattern that's better than that one. Of course, I'm joking. Every single song is going to be different. But this is just a fantastic, just a great strum pattern that you're going to want to have down because you're going to see tons of uses of this pattern and variations on it. Alright, so what I'm doing is I have a quarter note. I'm going to strumming down on 1 because I'm going 1. And then for beat number 2, it's an 8th note followed by 2 16ths. You're going to count it 2 and up. And strum wise, you're going to go down, down, up. So we have 1, 2, and up. So for beat number 2, your foot goes down. Your foot's coming down on 2, 2, and your foot is not coming up on the it's not coming up on the and. You're not going 2 and up. You bring your foot up on the second 16th note on the So it goes 2 and 3. You do that because it's much easier for your foot to come up right before the next beat with 16th notes. So your foot's going to be tapping like this, going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. All right, so if I go ahead and play that one more time, it's going to sound like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and that's it. That is my favorite strum pattern. I use that for songs like "Wish You Were Here." David Gilmour, he does a lot of variations on that, but that's the basic strum pattern that is used in a lot of songs. So that's what I call the best strum pattern in the world. Now I'm going to show you basically 2 variations of that. All right, this first strum pattern, instead of going 2 and or down, down, up, we're going to go 2E and, which is down, up, down. So it's going to sound like... So that's my first variation. I think that one sounds real nice. So the more you practice these, the key would be to mix and match. So you don't always have to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and you can mix and match. Maybe for 4, instead of going 4 and I'll go 4E and. So you can kind of switch them up, and then it sounds a lot more interesting for your strumming. So I could go 1, 2, and 3, 4E and 1, like that. All right, so now let me show you another 16th note pattern that you can insert instead of the 2 and up. All right, this next variation on beats 2 and 4, what we're going to do is we're going to have a 16th followed by an 8th and then followed by a 16th. And it's going to sound like 2E up. It's going to go down, up, up. All right, so if I play that, this variation is going to go 1, 2E, 3, 4E, 1, 2E, 3. I think that one sounds really nice. That may be the best sounding out of all 3, but I think that one's a little more complicated just because of the 16th, 8th, 16th pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and play through that variation one more time. It sounds like... So what I would do is practice each of the 3 different rhythms, and then I would start mixing and matching the different 16-note variations on beats 2 and 4. Start mixing and matching once you're really comfortable with playing each one all by itself, and you are going to end up with some great sounding rhythms. If you like this guitar lesson and you'd like to support the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page at patreon.com/GuitArmy, and maybe give this video a like and maybe a subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next guitar lesson.